There are a number of things that I learned from the program that I've implemented in my career. I think I've become much more thoughtful about the search process in particular. So both searches that I've been involved with subsequently and searches that I've actually led. So when I'm interviewing candidates, I still sort of think about pieces of advice, or I'm looking for things that people do or don't do. And I'm kind of, I've got like a lot of ALI voices in my head in those moments. I discovered quite a few things about myself as a leader after attending the program. And I think maybe one of them was really what kind of leader I wanted to be. Or maybe it's better to put it as what kind of leader I didn't want to be. I don't think that I had ever really thought this through before. I mean, I've read a lot on leadership. I kind of feel like I have my own style that's evolved organically. But I don't think that I ever put it to myself that they're just things that I don't want to do and I don't want to be known for, or things that I don't want to be as a communicator. I think that one in particular is something that I've thought a lot about because of my experience in the first cohort in ALI and the emphasis on crisis communication in particular, but also just day-to-day things like how do you want to sound? How do you want to come off? What kind of presence do you want to have? I think all that's been really helpful to be able to think through. Well, really the invitation to return as a faculty member, and from my point of view, anything that Earl Lewis asked me to do, if I can accommodate the request, then I'm definitely going to do it. It was also a bit of an honor to be invited back as a faculty member, to be on the other side of the table, and to try and dispense equally thoughtful advice from the kind of advice that I was given. So I'm delighted to be able to be here in this capacity. Well, I mean, I think, we're experiencing a little bit of a crisis of leadership in higher ed right now at the top. I think we need to evolve different kinds of leaders prepared for situations that have become enormously challenging. I mean, now I think people are lasting 5.5 years in presidencies, which isn't really enough time to transform an institution. I think this is a moment with DEI initiatives under attack. I think a lot of us are being really thoughtful and cautious about the kind of leadership positions that we want to take. So I think now more than ever, having a cohort experience really mattered.